Okay, y'all. So, first things first, just let's address the elephant in the room. Pardon my lip. So, I had a head button accident with Oreo earlier today. He was trying to get one of his treats, and yeah, that happened. So, so I was just like, let me put some little lip gloss on it, and so people don't think I'm having problems at home. So, but anyway, I guess I am with my dog. But anyway, so I just wanted to make this video because, I just want to make this video because this is information I've been sitting on for the last couple of days. And so, yeah, I took time over the last couple of days to rest, and to heal, right? To work on, and when I say heal, I want to, that's in part what I want to talk about. So if you have been a woman in particular, a Black woman in particular, who has been, seeing the numbers 33, 333, 123, or 69, or you have been having dreams and visions regarding dragons, fire, mermaids, swimming, that kind of stuff, then this message is definitely for you. So one of the things that has been coming to me is that as we are closing and ending these cycles where the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy has been oppressed, suppressed, and depressed, what is happening is there is an awakening, right, of the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, the healed feminine energy. And what is happening is it's causing earth-shattering, right, changes. And let me be clear about what that means. So two of the things that have been coming to me is the energy of moldavite. So I'm not sure if you all have ever worked with the crystal. Well, it's not really a crystal. It's a tektite called moldavite. Moldavite, I don't have it with me, but moldavite is a green tektite that was formed. And so from the story of the moldavite is it was a part of like an asteroid or some sort of outer space, cosmic body, right, that crashed onto the earth, and it's scattered, right, in like the Czech Republic and other places, like, I think Russia and stuff like that. And it's a green crystal, right? And what I'll do is I'll post pictures of it for you all when I share this video. So it's a little green crystal. And a couple of years ago, it was very, very popular. And a lot of people have said, at least what I've seen online, that when they connect with the energy of moldavite, they immediately feel a warm sensation. And that is in part because of its fiery nature. So imagine the power that you are working with when you are working with a crystal that literally came from, like fiery, ash, right? That crashed into the earth, right? Causing probably catastrophe, right? But either way, it caused something, right? And so that is the power of moldavite. So moldavite is a very potent energy to work with, and it's useful when you are going through a period of transformation. So the other crystal that has come to me is Lemurian quartz. Now, Lemurian quartz is, I think it's found, I can't remember the specific island that it's found in, but it's connected to Lemuria. So the lost island of Lemuria, or the lost land of Lemuria, right? And the Lemurian quartz is said to have be echoes in it, echoes of the past, which all of these crystals do, because they've existed, they formed as a part of the atmosphere, a part of the Earth's crust, a part of these cosmic bodies, right? And so whether they've come from outer space, so to speak, or they've been formed in the earth's crust itself. But either way, when we're talking about the power of both of these things, we're literally talking about this this quartz that comes out of the earth, and then something that's come from outer space, sort of connecting, right? So we're literally talking about this as above, so below sort of energy coming together. And how I see that is as above, so below, right? So whatever it is that you have been manifesting, whatever it is that you have been creating, just know that there are powerful cosmic forces that are coming together to make sure that these things happen. Like, there are cosmic forces that are coming together to make sure that your very dreams, visions, whatever, are being made manifest, right? One of the things that I was drawn to work with this, and this is why I mentioned about melanated. I'm sorry, y'all. It's crazy. So I've been putting stuff on. Anyway, yeah, look, big head dog. Anyway, so I was called to work with these particular energies because one of the things that I've been working on, I told you all this before, at least I think I did, was clearing issues regarding the womb space, right? So for all of the sisters out there who have had issues in their family dealing with rape, molestation, any sort of trauma to your womb when you were growing up, this is for you. You understand? This is for you. Because when those things happen to traumatize, and I'm specifically speaking about little girls because I was a little girl. So, and this was in part, this was my experience. So all of those little girls who were traumatized and had their wombs and their you know what I'm saying? Particularly your wombs, but also your titties. This is why we make titty cream. But if you've had your womb space violated, particularly as a little girl, but at any point in your life, these stones, these tektite and quartz are coming together to clear that energy. Because what happens is that karma, you're living out this experience, and it's your womb is shedding this every single month that you bleed. Every time that you have a period, you are shedding more and more and more of that trauma from your womb in order to be born again, to be born anew from a healed womb space. You understand? And this is why the power of these forces are coming together so powerfully to bring you that healing that you've wanted your whole life. The way that it's affected your emotions, your relationships, your self-esteem, all of these things, right? These things are being cleared in your DNA. Your DNA is literally cycling this stuff out. And so these are very, very powerful crystals to work with at this time if you've been having painful periods, right? As a result of clearing out these traumas from your womb and from your family lineage, right? Because even if it didn't happen to you, if it happened to a woman in your family and it was passed down through the DNA, you may be the person that is chosen through this in this lifetime to heal that for your bloodline. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Moldavite and Lemurian quartz. Now, I'm gonna put together a pack. I meant to call the guy today. We'll figure it out. But either way, if you can get some in your area, get some. I'm working with a wholesaler here to try to get some so I can put it on my website. So if folks want to order it, it'll be available. Because right now I don't have a lot of Moldavite because it's a very expensive crystal that from my experience. But I'm trying to get it at a good price so that I can make it available to you all. Because I definitely want you to have that if that's been a part of your experience. The other thing is making sure that you are really, really loving up on your womb space, doing the things that make you feel loved, doing the things that remind you that you are loved, walking love in the flesh, right? those things that bring you joy, those things that make your heart smile, those things that make you feel good, making sure that you are really investing in yourself, investing in your cells, investing in yourself, because this is a clearing and a healing of the matrilineal line. You understand? So as this is happening, at all of, how do I say this? All of those energies that have been benefiting off of you being in chronic pain, off of your energy simply being raped and pillaged like the earth, right? Being raped and pillaged like the earth was. All of these things are shifting, right? There is a shift that is happening in the tectonic plates of the earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's so much I could say, y'all. There's so much I could say. But this is what has been coming to me. And I wanted to make sure that I was in the right mental space. Because as I was, going through my own stuff and my own healing and cleanse, all these things that I'm telling you all, I've spent the last couple of days doing this myself and making sure that I'm in a place to be able to bring you this, because I was dealing with cramps, y'all, and dealing, really healing this stuff. And so I wanted to make sure that I was my best when, I presented this information to you all, because I want to make sure that, that as I intend to share it, I am sharing it, therefore it, it be received. But, yeah, so work with, if you, again, and you may be having very, very vivid dreams as of late, or very vivid astral travels when you sleep, right? And so be mindful of those things. So if you have get a journal, piece of paper, your phone, something to make sure that you're writing these notes down. And I say that to myself because, child, the last couple of days I've had these vivid dreams, but I haven't really written it down. So this is the part of these visions and downloads and things that I've been giving. This is why I'm giving it to you all now as I can recall it. So dragons, mermaids. Oh, and this came up on my feed today too. So Seven Bomar go to Seven Bomar or Understanding on YouTube. He has a video called Whole Body Breathing. And interestingly enough, it is what it is, right? So that came up on my feed today because one of the other things that I was working on over the last couple of days is that very thing, whole body breathing. So, he'll walk you all through it, but basically what you want to do is you want to bring all of your awareness, in, okay? And then breathing in and breathing out to bring your awareness, to make sure that you are bringing your awareness in, and then allowing the breath to just, engulf your entire being, and then to release, right? To engulf your entire being. And it's like like intentionally breathing in such a way where you are awakening intentionally, where you are awakening every single cell in your body, from the tip of your toes to your head and beyond, right? That you are truly embodying all that you are, but you're bringing your awareness in so that you can do that. And so making sure that as you are breathing out everything that you are intending to release, everything that is no longer who you are, and you are breathing in all that you are, breathing in the new, breathing in and then breathing out, right? That it's this ebb and flow. It's being in flow with your truth, because as you breathe in and then you breathe out, you are expelling, right? You are expelling everything that you intend to expel out of your aura, out of your energetic field, okay? And you're allowing yourself to let go of that energy, and then being mindful. And as you are consciously creating your new reality, you are intentionally breathing in and affirming to yourself all that you are, right? This new being that you are truly deciding to embody that. And you're doing so consciously by consciously and mindfully breathing in this awareness, right? So I just wanted to share that with you all. I am so grateful, so grateful for all of you who have been on this journey. All of you who are showing up for how you show up in your reality, the way that you need to show up, not only for yourself, but also for your tribe, your community, the people that you are here to work with, to serve, do you know what I mean? Like all of it. And like y'all, I'm working on some amazing things that I'm so looking forward to bringing to y'all. And let me just say, one of the things that I've been working on a couple of things, but one of the things I'm going to share with you all today is I'm doing more work around the mycelium network. So we're talking about working with mushrooms, fungi, things like that. Because y'all have heard me talk here before about mushrooms and how they are the foundation. They are a foundational life form, right? And so mushrooms are amazing, y'all. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is when I post this, I'm going to post some of the things that I found in my research thus far regarding mushrooms and the mycelium network that make me work with this, right? That work with this energy, y'all. It really changes the way that you see everything, because you truly realize how interconnected everything is. And most of us, of course, we know this, but then when you really, like, when you look at this for real, like on a spore level, right? On a microscopic level, when you really look at it and you realize how intertwined everything is, it makes you more aware of how you are consciously creating in every moment. And so whatever it is that y'all are creating, I hope that you are creating something that you enjoy, something that is beautiful, and a life that you enjoy, a life that is fulfilling and enjoyable and happy, and all of the amazing, all of the beautiful things that you believe that life should be, and that you are spreading that joy, that love, that happiness everywhere that you are. And so, until next time, y'all, love yourself well. You deserve it. And you deserve these conscious creations. So go to the website at www.consciouscreations.live and love yourself well.